What's going on, world? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button ASAP. So when I get on Instagram today, I see Meech has taken pictures with Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather, two individuals who are enemies of Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Now, Rick Ross is more of an enemy to 50 than Floyd Mayweather, but 50 has been at odds with both of these individuals, Floyd and Rick Ross. Now, is this situation petty on Lil Meech's part? Yes, it is. But you know what? I have no problem with Lil Meech's pettiness, because the way 50 Cent has disrespected Lil Meech's father, the way 50 Cent has outed Lil Meech for having a drug problem for the whole world to see, the way 50 Cent has belittled Lil Meech in text messages because he was mad at Lil Meech's father, Big Meech. 50 was showing text messages of Lil Meech trying to get the situation figured out. Texting 50 like, yo, what's going on, man? I would get my shirt off my back for you, man. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Why is this going on? He showed the text messages of Lil Meech being vulnerable, trying to figure out how he can fix this in order to embarrass Lil Meech, in order to make Lil Meech look like a sucker, to make Lil Meech look like a goofy, and also threw a snitch jacket on his father, right? So when a man has done all that to you to embarrass you, to make you look like next to nothing, and also trying to show the world, like, you know, hey, look, Big Meech is broke, because Lil Meech was trying to explain why Big Meech was in a picture with Rick Ross in the text messages to 50 Cent. Lil Meech like, yo, my dad, you know, Ross trying to hook him up with some money. He needs some paper. And he like, yo, man, like, I look up to you, man. Like, what's going on, man? What's happening with all of this? 50 wanted to show the world, look at this little dude, look at this little N-word crawling back to me. Look at Lil Meech crawling back to me. Look how I got him begging to be in my good graces. Look at how his father ain't got no money like that. Look how Big Meech is broke. 50 tried to, he didn't try. He exposed that to the world. Look at Lil Meech begging to be back in my good graces. Look at his father don't got no money. Aha. And if I'm Lil Meech, you know what? I'm like, fuck that. You know what? Since you wanna trash me and belittle my father, and talk about my father in disgusting manners, it's fuck you. You know, I see some of y'all saw that Lil Meech posted pictures with Floyd Mayweather and Rick Ross. A lot of y'all, oh, 50 gonna be mad now. Oh, you done done it now. You done made 50 mad. Oh, it's coming to you now. Oh, you better watch out, boy. 50 gonna get you, boy. Some of y'all acting like 50 the fucking boogeyman. Y'all scared of 50. I'm thinking all of y'all ass scared of him. You know what? At some point, even when a man has dangerous capabilities, at some point, you're not going to let no man bully you and back you into a corner and try to hold you for the world to see. At some point, you're going to say, nah, man, forget all that, man. I ain't going like that. And the way my parents raised me, you're not finna be punking me and humiliating me at every turn and think I'm not going to bomb back. Now, I probably wouldn't have taken a picture with these individuals, but I would have had a lot to say to Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Because you're not finna be just trying to damage my character and make me look like a clown for the world to see. And 50 got a long history of doing stuff like this. Like I told y'all, anytime a person keep falling out with everybody around them, you got to look at them. 50 didn't fall out with everybody but Yayo. Why is that? Because Yayo don't stand up to 50. Yayo will let 50 do anything to him. Humiliate him, embarrass him for the world to see. Yayo will let 50 punk him in front of the whole entire world, and he will still say, I got you, 50. I got you, 50. 50, you need some help? And 50 say, chill, Yayo, I got this. Y'all remember they don't like my style on that Get Rich or Die Trying album? 50, you need some help? Yes, Yayo. Right? Yayo let 50 treat him however he want to treat him. He throwing Yayo in the bushes in front of everybody on the block, clowning Yayo out. Yayo looking serious. Stop, 50, stop. He throwing Yayo in the bushes all type of way, doing Yayo anyway. And some of y'all will say, well, he changed Yayo's life. Yes, he did. But at some point, is it worth it to be humiliated and to be clowned out and to be at a man's mercy? Mercy. Just because he changed your life? At some point, man, you got to say, man, look, I can pave my own way, man. I'm going to be okay. The way 50 talked about Banks and belittle Banks because Banks' father passed away and Banks wasn't in the mood to make music because he probably was depressed from his father passing. 50 didn't give a damn about that. 50 like, hit that booth. I don't care about your daddy dying. I don't care. And 50 talked about Banks like he was the lowest thing in the world. I'm like, cut it out, man. Everybody know Banks was the coldest lyricist in the unit. Banks gave the unit a lot of lyrical, like he gave them that lyrical machismo, that lyrical flavor. And Buck has some nice verses too, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Buck has some nice, that whole Footprint song from Buck on G-Unit, on that Beg for Mercy album, fire. But 50 is a narcissist. No, he's a sociopath. That's the better word. He's narcissistic too, but he's a sociopath. He don't care how he make you feel, don't care about the feelings of other people at all. When stuff don't go his way, when you don't do what he wants you to do, he gonna tell all your secrets. He gonna expose everything about you. He gonna tell everything. 50 like a bitter baby mama. And I say that while still loving all the Power TV shows. I love them shows. I love the music. But 50's character is flawed. Flawed as hell. And everybody be scared to call him out because it's 50. It's 50. He's a legendary hip-hop figure and he is a hip-hop legend. But hip-hop legends can get called out too. He's not above reproach. You know, I see some of y'all trying to cope with 50's his sociopathic ways. He a savage. He just a savage. No, man, at some point you too damn old to be being a savage. That's something we say to the young shorties out here in the street talking about them. 50 be out here trying to violate people in the worst way, violating Lil Meech. Violating him, disrespecting his daddy, disrespecting him as a man, telling all your business. He on drugs, he on whippets. You know, Lil Meech spent all his money, he broke. Lil Meech, look at him, he's showing text messages of Lil Meech trying to just fix things. All to show the world, look how I got this little boy begging to me. Look how I got him kissing my feet. Look how I got him crawling back to me. And he did that to show his daddy too. Look how I got your boy out here. Now, a lot of y'all gonna say, all that stuff that 50 did for Lil Meech. Man, that was not just because, he really just did it out the kindness of his heart. 50 knew that BMF show would be big, and he wanted that show to have authenticity. And what better way to have authenticity on this show than to have Lil Meech's own son playing Lil Big Meech. Excuse me. What better way to have, I said Lil Meech's. What better way to have that show display authenticity than to have Big Meech's own son Lil Meech playing him on TV. And 50 made a lot of damn money from that BMF series. Even though I don't think that series is the greatest series in the world. But he made a lot of money off of that show. So it wasn't like 50 was just doing this all out of the kindness of his heart. He helped Lil Meech out for a business transaction, for business purposes, for business moves. Because 50 know he was going to make a lot off that show. And so now that 50 calling Big Meech a snitch and all this and all that, if he a snitch, you knew this when you welcomed him home from jail, when you was in pictures with him when he came home. You was taking pictures with Big Meech. You was all good with him. So I guess if he a snitch, snitching was cool then until he took a picture with Rick Ross. Now it's a problem because he took a picture with Rick Ross. Now he a snitch, but it was cool when he first got out of jail and you was taking pictures with him. If he's a snitch, if he is a snitch, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's flawed, man. And I like Lil Meech hitting back, man. Don't let that man bully you and punk you like he do everybody else. That man 50 had Buck on the phone crying to him on voicemail, and he released that video of young Buck crying on the phone. He released that on thisis50.com. When him and Buck, he got mad at Buck about some stuff. Aired Buck out, had Buck on the phone crying to him because Buck was trying to figure out how to mend his relationship with 50. You know? It just means a lot of clowned out stuff to be going on, and y'all be letting Fifth get all type of passes. And I like Lil Meech, man. You're not finna hoe me. You're not gonna punk my daddy. You're not gonna do me any type of way and think I'm not gonna bomb back. Y'all scared of 50 out of y'all people that be, 50 gon' get you. Oh man, y'all sound like slaves on a slave plantation. Oh, massa gon' get you. Massa gon' come back and he gon' come do something about that. You better stop messing with that massa. Don't mess with 50. 50 gon' get you. Man, he better gone. Once you start trying to bomb my family, throw bombs on my family, I'm throwing bombs at you. Get up out of here. You feel me? That, yeah, all that, yeah, and the show could be over with. At this point, if I'm Lil Meech, forget it. I know it's messed up that 50 so childish, she gonna mess up everybody else's bread. But 50 didn't win and took this to a level it didn't even have to go to. Disrespecting Lil Meech and all of that because you mad at his father and all that type of stuff. He took it to a level it didn't even have to go to. So if I'm Lil Meech, F the show then. Forget the show. I'll figure out my own way somehow, some way. I ain't gonna let no man punk me and talk crazy about my father and crazy about me. I'm standing with my dad. I'm standing with my father if I'm Lil Meech. Stand with your father. Stand with your father, 10 toes down, and let it, whatever the outcome is, let the outcome be what it's gonna be. I'm standing in the fold with my father. Ain't nobody riding on my dad, and I'm letting it happen. You ain't riding on my father, and I'm just gonna let you just ride. No, we ain't doing that. If I was on a TV show and 50 was talking about my dad crazy, I'm not standing next to Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. I'm standing to the man that raised me. I'm standing to the man that made me. I'm standing to my blood. I'm standing with my father. You feel me? And now some of y'all gonna say, well, Meech ain't raised, Big Meech ain't raised Lil Meech. He was in jail. Well, 50 didn't raise Lil Meech either. He took Lil Meech under his arm, under his wing, for the purpose of making that show an authentic show. That's it. He wasn't with Lil Meech when Lil Meech was a little bitty boy. When Big Meech first went to jail, he wasn't out here giving Lil Meech money for all them years. He gave him money because he know that show was gonna make money. That's it. That's all. That was a mutually beneficial relationship. Lil Meech wasn't the only one who profited off of their relationship. 50 gained a lot of money from their relationship and having their rights to do that show. You know, but I like the fact that Lil Meech's like, no, man. Again, it's petty, but 50 been more than petty. Trying to embarrass him, trying to make him look like next to nothing. You know? And Yayo he gonna start talking about Lil Meech too. He gonna start talking crazy about Lil Meech because Yayo do whatever 50 tell him to do. He 50 yes man and lapdog. I remember, I never forget this, and I'm gonna be done with this video. I remember when Young Hot Rod, y'all remember Hot Rod from G-Unit back in the day? He had a song, he was from like Arizona. He had a song called Be Easy with Mary J. Blige, right? And Hot Rod was on Queen's Flip Show, and he was talking about how when he moved into the mansion in Connecticut that 50 had, Mike Tyson old house, they all was living in there. He say, you know, Hot Rod said he had his own manager. So he asked 50, man, my manager want to send me like apparel and clothes and stuff to the house. Is it okay if I get some packages to the house? 50 said, okay. He get the packages sent to the house. The dude in the house with them, one of the dudes, Maserati Fox, try to tell 50, man, 50, I think that boy Young Hot Rod, I think he got drugs coming to the house. I think he got drugs coming to the house. So 50 starts saying, ask Hot Rod, you got drugs coming to my house? Hot Rod like, no, Fifth. Remember I told you my manager was going to be sending me apparel and sending me clothes and stuff to the house? 50 like, I don't know. Because Maserati Fox allegedly told 50 that, you know, Hot Rod had some drugs or something coming to the house, right? And Hot Rod was like, man, I'm trying to get back in 50 good graces. I'm trying to explain this to him, man. He came to Yayo. Yayo told Hot Rod, hey, man, you going to have to beg, son. You going to have to beg, man. Beg, son. We all got to do it. We all gonna have to do it to 50. You beg, man, beg. That's how Yayo cut for all of that. And that's why Yayo got mad in his recent interview on Vlad, because he know people been calling him a yes man, because he is. Yayo is one. And everybody like, yo, Yayo know where his bread is butter. He does. But you don't let no man punk you like that. He throwing Yayo all in the bushes in front of everybody, humiliating Yayo. Yayo taking it because 50, you need some help? Yo, 50 had me in Battery Park, had me in Romania eating duck, had me out in Italy eating escargot, had me out in I don't know, Martinique eating Grey Poupon. 50 had me in Battery Park. I'll get out of jail in Battery Park. I see the Statue of Liberty, Battery Park. Y'all know how he talk, man. But yeah, man, look, Meech, I like Lil Meech doing that, man. You're not finna be punking us, and I'm finna just be. No, and a lot of y'all 50 Cent stands, y'all, Lil Meech ungrateful. No, he was talking crazy about Lil Meech, trying to punk him and embarrass Lil Meech. Forget it, man. You hear me? Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out, y'all. Peace.